Hi guys, how are you doing? You're welcome back to my channel. I'm Benita Ezinebo and you're so welcome. If this is your first time, thank you so much for clicking. Thank you so much for deciding to watch this video. Make sure you watch to the end. Make sure you subscribe, join the gang, join the fam. Then if this is not your first time, you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much for choosing B Moments. Keep watching. So apparently today's topic is a very interesting one, as I would like to say. Apparently when people go on dates, or rather their first dates, they really do certain things they're not supposed to do, and then they forget to do the things they are supposed to do. So I'm here to try and fix that. I'm here to fix that. So keep watching. So the first thing I'll advise people to do on their first date is to put their phone away. Apparently, we are caught up with this whole social media and everything, so you tend to want to go onto the gram and like some pictures and just do some certain things. You want to go to Snapchat and make a video and so many other things. And when you're on the first date, it's not necessary. You are not supposed to do that. So try and hold yourself from getting caught up with social media. You're with someone, it's a date. It's supposed to be a conversation between you and the person, not between you and your phone. So I'm not saying you should put your phone in airplane mode to avoid disturbance, but you shouldn't touch your phone, try to go to social media, reply messages. You can do that after the date. There's nothing there if you just hold on for a while. It shows that okay, you respect the person that is sitting right in front of you and you respect this conversation. It shows that you're actually interested in dates. So the next thing is, do not talk about your previous relationship. It's not necessary at all, even if you're asked. And as much as possible, the guy or the girl try not to ask certain questions that has to do with their previous relationship, ex and all that. Try to keep it out of the conversation. It's the first date. It's supposed to be about the both of you, not about previous relationship. Try to restrain yourself from doing that, because you honestly do not want to give that impression that you're still not over your ex, or that you're so bitter and everything that has happened. You don't want to sound that way. The impression you're going to give off is definitely not going to be a nice one. At the end of the day, you're not going to like the outcome. So try as much as possible to avoid every conversation or anything at all that makes you feel like, okay, I should talk about my ex today. No, just don't do that. So this is for the girls in particular. So basically, if you are going out on a date, make sure you order for what you can pay for. I'm not saying you should bring out your credit card and be like, oh, let me take this bill, or let me take care of the bills and all that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that just make sure that you can pay for what you order, just in case that guy wants to embarrass you, because some people have ulterior motive and he's like, you're right there ordering, bring this, bring that, and he's looking at you like, who told you I have the money for all this? And it's quite expensive, and probably you picked the place as a very expensive restaurant, and then you're ordering. Man, he can walk away. So make sure at any point in time when you go out to a restaurant, you can pay for what you order for. So make sure you're also with vex money, as we'd love to call it, because just in case you want to walk away, he's saying things that you don't want to hear. He's annoying you and you feel like, no, you know what, I'm done. I'm calling a cab, I'm ordering my Uber, I'm getting out of here, so you can easily move. Because if you don't have money and you're waiting for him to drop you off and then something happens, the date comes crashing down, what are you gonna do? So make sure you're with money enough to bring you back to your location. That's it. And make sure you tell your friends. Make sure you tell your friends where you're going to, because it's very important. Sometimes you can even give your friend his plate number, his full name, the location of where you're going to. Yes, it's very important. Some guys are like, must you tell your friends? Yes, you must tell them. You must tell all of them if possible. Well, let's not take it too seriously. You can actually tell one or two friends, but make sure someone knows where you're going to. It's really important that someone knows where you're going to. People of this world are sometimes not who they seem to be, so you need to be careful. Then for the guys in particular, when it comes to sex, make sure you remove it out of the topic for the day. Just try and remove it from the topic of the day. It's a first date. You are not supposed to bring it up. The impression you'll be creating for yourself is totally wrong. It's not something you want. And besides, apart from first impression, it's not just nice. Just bring up sex on the first date. So ask her, what do you like to be? What do you like? No. What do you not like? Are you freaky? Are you naughty? No. You don't want to ask that. Just go ahead with hobbies, aspiration, dreams, getting to know each other. Sex talk can come later on. You get when you guys are more comfortable with each other, and then you find out she's spilling, telling you all you want to know. She's freaky. You get what I'm saying? But make sure on the first day you just be a gentleman and remove it out of the topic for today. Secondly, do not be touchy. I don't find that funny in any way, and most people definitely do not. So make sure you are not touchy. Give her space. Let her breathe. Please do not be touchy on your first date. It's a turn off, it's annoying, it's offensive, it's everything wrong. All shades of wrong. First date, you're already trying to touch her and all that. No, don't do that. Do you understand me? Don't do that. Yes, you could hold her walking in or out, or hold her hands while on the table, but you know what I mean by being touchy? Nah, that's all shades of wrong. So please do not do that at all. And also try not to suggest your house as the venue or the location for the first date. You know, some people don't mind, but most people would. Because, okay, coming to your house, yeah, we could do Netflix and chill. But when you say that, the first impression is that, oh, probably you want to just have sex with her. And the truth is, some people, when they invite you to their house, they're trying to hint that, okay, there will be a happy ending, you know, sex. And which is not necessary for a first date. Your house shouldn't be part of the location in any way. Just try to remove, even if you feel comfortable and you're the indoor kind of guy, just try, you know, for the first date, move out of your house and find another location where you're comfortable at. But your house, just try to remove it on the first date. Most girls get the impression that you just want to sleep with them, and most often it's always true once someone invites you to their house. You get, so this one is very important, because some people tend to be very much opinionated on their first date, and they say certain things you're not supposed to say. It's actually not necessary. For example, if I like meat pie and the guy likes burger, and he's like, oh, we're talking about things we like, food, snack and stuff like that, and then he's like, I like burger. Even if you don't like burger, even if you're disgusted by burger, apparently you should just say burger is not bad, but I'd rather go for meat pie. It makes the conversation more interesting. He's like, oh, you rather prefer meat pie and all that. Rather than saying, why would someone eat burger? It's whack, I don't like it, it's disgusting, and you just pour out certain things from your mouth that you're not supposed to say. So you just try to make it less offensive by saying, oh, okay, but I'd rather go for meat pie. Do you understand? Like, it's better that way, so you wouldn't make the person angry or stuff, because you just go on and castigate something that he likes, yet you're on a date with him and you might actually like him, and then it's a turn off. It's a first date. First impression matters. A whole lot of things could go wrong on the first date, so be guided. So this is very important, and always try as much as possible to dress nicely, yet very simple. Do not overdo it, and dress for the occasion. If you're saying, oh, we're going to a restaurant, fine, you could wear whatever it is you feel is befitting, a gown, a play suit, a jumpsuit, maybe heels but not too high, and that's it. If you're going out to the park, then you wear like a jean or something really nice and free, joggers and all the rest. If you're going to the cinema, something okay, you know, just make sure you don't overdo it, and make sure you dress nicely and very smart at the same time. Do you understand? So it is very important you find out where you are going to, so you would know what to wear, so you'll not be caught unawares, because maybe you decided to wear joggers and look really casual, and then you're going to a dinner. Nah, that's not it. So make sure you find out where exactly is the date going to take place. Okay, where are we doing this? Is it the park? Is it a restaurant? The cinema? Whatever. Just make sure you find out, and also try as much as possible not to be judgy. You shouldn't judge anybody. You shouldn't judge him or her on your first date. I don't know about you, but that's a turn off for me. I just met you and I'm telling you certain things about me, and you're like, wow, so you did that. I'm like, why will you even do that? You're supposed to smile and laugh about it. And even if you want to inquire, why you did that, try not to put that impression that you're being judgy, because some people don't even know how to hold their feelings together. So make sure you're open to unexpected date ideas, because apparently it's not everyone that wants to go to the restaurant and just sit down and have a long, maybe even boring conversation. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to drive around town, some people want to go to the movies, some people want to go to the park. It just depends. So make sure maybe for the date you guys try to find out, okay, what do you like? What does he like? What does she like? Where would be nice for both of us to have a very good time together? Me, I'd like drive around town, talk in the car at night, it's not all the time you want to wear that dress, and some of us will have to make up, you know what I'm saying, to create the very nice first impression, looking good and all that. So just try to know what she likes when you want to take her out, and then you take her out to somewhere beautiful. Crowded places is a no-no. Crowded places, no. I don't think you should for any reason take a girl out or invite a guy out to somewhere really crowded. For example, a club for your first date. I don't know. You should not go to the club for your first date. I don't know how you guys see first date, but it's a time for you to sit down, talk about a whole lot of stuff, hear each other out. Now you're going to the club, you could go to the club a week later, 2 weeks, whenever. That's for both of you to figure out later. But on a first date, crowded places is a turn off. You know that. You know better. But I'm here to help you figure it out, because it's not everyone that actually understands that crowded places. I don't know. No. So based on the conversations on the first date, you are advised to ask questions that you genuinely want answers to. Because when you ask questions that you just feel like, let me ask this question, so it wouldn't be that I didn't ask. When he or she answers, that's it. It ends the conversation there and then. But when you ask questions that you genuinely want answers to, the answer that you receive now gives life for the next conversation. Okay, what's your favorite color? And she says black. You'll be like, oh, you like black? I love green. And he will like, why do you like green? And you guys keep talking. Or you'll be like, okay, if you're traveling abroad, or probably what's the one African country you want to travel to? And she says Tanzania. And you're like, nah, I think I want to go to Kenya. And that's it. The conversations keep flowing. Now you get to talk about why you like Kenya or why you like Tanzania, and there. The conversation keeps flowing. But if you ask questions that you don't want answers to, or you genuinely do not want to ask, then you have to be honest, so that the conversation, or so that the date could have a happy ending. Discuss your dreams, your aspirations, but try not to get carried away, rattling on and on about just yourself. When you talk, you give him space to talk. But when you talk, you give her space to talk. That is how it's supposed to be. Even if he asks you, and I have a YouTube channel, I want to do this, I want to do that, you keep on going and going and going, and you don't even give him time or space to talk about himself. That's not it. And you get all caught up talking about your work, what you do, and that, and it makes the whole stuff boring, and it's really, really, really not advisable. Try and make sure you don't get carried away. Do talk about your hobbies, your likes, your dislike, and be very honest about it. If you do not like going to the gym, then tell him, nah, I don't go to the gym, or tell her, no, I don't go to the gym, I don't like it, it stresses me out. So don't go on and be like, oh yeah, I love going to the gym, and the next day she wants you to join her or he wants you to join him and you're like, wow, what are you going to do? And you know, since you're not honest about it, how long do you think you're going to keep following him or her to the gym? So try and be honest about your hobbies. If you love eating, then say you love eating. Oh, my hobby, I love eating. Just like that. You need to be honest. Get what I'm saying? It gives life to a beautiful, healthy relationship. If eventually you guys are going to date, or if eventually you guys are going to like end up having a relationship, it makes it healthier, because right from the start you've been truthful about certain things you want. And then the last but not the least, yes, the last but not the least, do not chew gum on your first date, boy or girl. Try not to chew gum on your first date. On a normal day, chewing gum when someone is referring to you probably is a formal setting or even an informal setting. You guys just met and then I pop up and I'm chewing gum. You're talking, I'm just, chewing gum. It's really offensive. So do not chew gum on your first date. Yes, we have come to the end of this episode on Be Moments. Thanks for watching. If you stayed to the end, you're the real MVP. Thanks for watching. Make sure you share the video, subscribe, like the video, drop a comment. I want to know what your opinion is. Apparently some people have things they want to say, things they want to add, so just write it down there in the comment section. You are free to say whatever you want to say. Thank you so much once again. I'm Benita Ezine Ebo. Keep watching. See you in the next video.